Try Nikola Tesla's Divine 369 code and watch what happens. What's up, superheroes? Welcome back to my channel, the place where we make the impossible possible. If you're new here, hi. I'm Scarlett Grace, I'm a manifestation coach, and I help people break through their limitations and manifest their heart's desires. In this video, I'm going to share with you an incredible manifestation technique that's based on the divine code 369 that comes from Nikola Tesla. Now, most of you, when you hear the word Tesla, you're thinking about the car. But Nikola Tesla was an actual person, and in fact, he was one of the biggest and most significant inventors the world has ever seen, and also a very interesting person. So let me give you a few bits of information about Tesla that you may find very interesting. Nikola Tesla was born in Croatia in 1856 and died in New York City in 1943. He lived most of his life in New York City. He was an inventor and an electrical engineer and made incredibly significant contributions to the development of modern electrical systems and technology. A lot of the technology we have today wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Nikola Tesla. Some of his most important inventions are the alternating current system, the induction motor, the Tesla coil, the remote control, wireless communication, and the technology behind the radio, among many other things. Nikola Tesla was a very brilliant inventor, but he had a lot of quirks and strange beliefs. For example, he had a fear of germs, which is why he avoided shaking hands and wouldn't touch people. He also had a really strong aversion to jewelry, especially pearls and earrings. Not only did he hate earrings, he strongly believed that wearing earrings could adversely affect a person's intellectual capacities and energy levels. He also had very weird sleeping patterns. He never slept throughout the night. Instead of sleeping at night, he just took several naps throughout the day, and he was known to never sleep for more than 3 or 4 hours in total every day. He was also known to really dislike natural light entering the building. He would always have all the shutters closed throughout the day and use electric light, even if it was a bright sunny day outside. Throughout his life, he had several mystical experiences, ranging from near-death experiences, those happened more than once in his childhood, miraculous healings he experienced, being at one with the universe, and towards the end of his life, he claimed he was communicating with intelligent beings from other planets. He was known also for never constructing multiple versions of his inventions until he perfected them. What he did instead was he constructed the invention in his head first, no matter how complex it was, and he let it run. He claimed that any flaws would become apparent in his imaginary version of the invention, so he kept running the invention in his mind and making changes and corrections until he had found and corrected all the flaws, and only then would he build it physically. And when he finally constructed the invention physically, it would work perfectly. Now, even though he was known for being superstitious due to all of his quirks, he actually disliked superstitious people. He claimed that the things he believed that others saw as superstitions were actually science, and if people understood how the universe really works, they would realize that there is nothing superstitious about it. It's when you don't fully understand how physical reality works that you're prone to superstitions, he claimed. One of his most well-known quirks is the one that the technique I'm going to show you today is based on. Nikola Tesla had an obsession with the numbers 3, 6, and 9. In fact, he was known to walk around the perimeter of his building 3 times before entering. And when he stayed in hotel rooms, which happened a lot, he always insisted that they give him a room whose number was divisible by 3, 6, or 9. Now, maybe he had OCD, but maybe he was actually onto something, because the manifestation method based on 369 actually works. And this is what I'm going to show you how to do today. But before we jump into this, if you want to learn how to manifest any desire fast with the law of assumption and Neville Goddard's teachings, then start now by hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you don't miss any video that could change your life. I also have several self-study courses to help you manifest, including a 21-day course on how to manifest your specific person, as well as a free 5-day challenge that will help you remove any blocks you have around a specific manifestation so that you can get it faster. Coaching is currently closed, but you can sign up for the waitlist so that you can be the first to know when it reopens again. You can find the links for all of those things in the description below. Are you ready to learn how to use the 369 code to manifest your desires? Let's do this. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to decide on a very specific goal that you want to manifest. Just one goal, one desire. Don't mix this up with multiple desires at once. When you manifest this one desire, you can use the same process to manifest anything else that you want. But for now, pick one desire, one very specific end result. So let's go with the example that you are currently making $5,000 per month and you want to double your income. You want to be making $10,000 per month. This is your end goal. This is the desire that you'll be manifesting using the 369 method. Now that you have your desire, it's time to move on to step number 2. For step number 2, what I want you to do is I want you to come up with 3 affirmations about this desire. And those affirmations need to be from the end. So you're going to state them as if you already have the desire, as if it is already manifested. And I want you to choose affirmations that actually make you feel good, not affirmations that bring up any doubts or resistance. Affirmations that when you read them, your whole being is like, oh yes, I love having this. For the example we're using, where you want to be making $10,000 per month, your affirmations could be those, for example. Affirmation number 1. I'm so happy and grateful that my income has doubled. Affirmation number 2. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm now making $10,000 per month every month. Affirmation number 3. I love it every month when I check my bank balance and I see those $10,000 that have come in as my new salary. Come up with 3 affirmations around the same desire that make you feel good when you say them and imply that your desire is already yours. And I want you to write them down because you're going to be using them. Now that you have your 3 affirmations, here's what you need to do. Every day, you are going to be repeating those 3 affirmations 6 times a day. And yeah, I know it sounds a lot, but you don't have to do it for like 30 minutes every time. It's just a few seconds, so it's actually easy to do and it doesn't take up that much time. What I would recommend that you do is I recommend that you set reminders on your phone so that you remember to do this 6 times a day. Remember, this is the Divine 369 code. We already used the number 3 by having 3 affirmations. At this step, we're using the number 6 by repeating the affirmations 6 times per day, every day. What you want to do is you want to repeat those 3 affirmations 6 times per day, and every time you repeat them, you will be repeating them for 90 seconds. Again, this may sound complicated, but it's actually very easy to do. You set 6 reminders on your phone to ring every day so that you remember to do this, and every time you get the reminder, you set the timer on your phone for 90 seconds, and for 90 seconds, you repeat those 3 affirmations while feeling the feelings associated with those affirmations. Feeling the joy that you doubled your income. Feeling the joy that you're now making $10,000 per month. Feeling the joy when you see those numbers in your bank account, when you see the money being deposited in your bank account. And if you're manifesting another desire, you feel the joy about the affirmations that you have chosen for that desire. It's 3 affirmations, you repeat them 6 times a day, and every time you repeat them for 90 seconds. That's 1.5 minutes. It's not a long time. And you keep doing this for 9 days. Now, if you get confused by numbers, and are really confused here right now with a whole 3, 6, 9, that many seconds, that many days, I will put the instructions in a PDF that you can download so that you can have them right in front of you and you don't have to keep re-listening to the video to get all of the instructions right. Trust me, when you get this and have your affirmations and your timers and everything, it will be very easy to do. It's not time consuming. It's about 6 minutes daily that you spend on this, and it really does manifest your desires. So give this a try and come back and let me know in the comments how it worked for you and what amazing thing you manifested in your reality. And if you haven't already, then hit that subscribe button and the bell icon because I put out new videos every Sunday to help you manifest an amazing life.